Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. This is the beginning of the end of a very, very long journey that I have taken over the years. Yes, indeed, I have been steadily, slowly, let's playing this entire Ace Attorney franchise on my YouTube channel. And, well, this is it. We're here at the precipice. This is the final game. For now, hopefully. At the time of recording this, there's no news of a future Ace Attorney game. I've played them all at this point, really. The original trilogy, Ace Attorney 4, Apollo Justice, which is actually part of this trilogy here, and I won't be replaying it, so... I even played the two Miles Edgeworth games, I played the two great Ace Attorney games, I even played the crossover title with Professor Layton, which I enjoyed so much it made me want to let's play that whole series too. And now, yeah, this is it. There's nothing else for it but to just dive into these last two games. I am so excited, but before we do, I should probably be a bit honest with you. When I bought this game and went to install it, I couldn't help but click on it on my Steam library, you know how it is, and the banner for this game, something jumped out at me quite a lot. Like, I try not to look too hard at it to avoid spoilers, but my eyes were drawn to the most eye-searing yellow I've ever seen. The artwork depicted a woman in bright yellow who was standing right next to Phoenix and Apollo, and I'm like, who the hell is that, and why is she positioned so prominently that it looks like she's a main character? So maybe that question will be answered in Ace Attorney 5 here. So yes, game selection and museum, let's go. You! Who are you? Oh, alright, Okay, so Ace Attorney Apollo Justice. Man, that art looks good and clean, hot damn. Yeah, we won't be replaying this. I already let's played through this game quite a long time ago. Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. Who are you? Okay, I'm just gonna avoid spoilers. I think it's showing me every single case in the game. I'm just gonna hit new game. Wait, do I want to look at costumes? No, I don't. New game. Let's go. Hell yeah! I'm so excited. I love these games so much. Is that a fucking bomb? What? Why? Okay, a bit of domestic terrorism has
are
not...
dark times,
well,
where the law has been reduced to rubble, and it's up to us to restore it to its former glory. Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
what? I have so many questions. What is this technology?
Done. Ready to go? You bet. Let's do this.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
The technology of the future?
Are you alright, miss?
Huh.
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Aw, that's cute. He's back. My boy's back. Hell yeah. Looking sharp, Phoenix, and I don't mean just your hair. Also, who is that? What is this edgy Apollo design? Oh, we're going to the moon. Is that what that means? Turnabout countdown. All right. Oh my God, I'm so happy. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy without discretion. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. What? I'm just praying at this point for... Oh my God, it's the scene. It's the couch and the painting. Oh my God, we're here. This room is home. I'm home. Alright. Athena! Oh. That makes too much sense. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. You got the Greek namings with Phoenix and Apollo, which I do believe is an invention strictly of the, Western localizations. I know the original Japanese, they didn't take from Greek mythology at all for these names, but, not sure about other languages like Spanish or German or French, but, oh my God, yeah, so you got Phoenix, the man who rises from the ashes and comes back from defeat. You got Apollo, the god of the sun, who shines the light of the truth on the light. He exposes the darkness and all that. Athena's the goddess of wisdom. That's just too perfect. It's good choice. So let's rewind. Let's rewind just a bit. Get our bearings. Get our footing. Okay. So we got a domestic terrorist who blew up a courtroom. That is a very spicy thing for a game to spring on us right at the very start. Like, God, you would think something like that would be like the culmination of some grand game-wide conspiracy, but no, we're opening with this. Maybe there could be a conspiracy, and we'll spend the rest of the game unraveling it backwards, but I am not sure what to make of it right now, so, right, I guess at this point I should say, I will be speaking with all the knowledge of the previous games at hand, so if you're for some reason checking out Ace Attorney through this video series right here, be warned, I will openly discuss all spoilers for every game, like all of them, even if they're seemingly unrelated, like the Great Ace Attorney, which are set in the distant past. So yeah, the previous game, chronologically, in universe, would be Ace Attorney 4, which had Phoenix disbarred and his badge stripped and he couldn't be a lawyer, but that ended with him getting the rights back. And I suppose he's making his return. Now, a big running theme was that Phoenix was very very disillusioned with the failings of the justice system in his country, Japanifornia, and he was seeking to bring sweeping change to the courts. And in fact, the second Miles Edgeworth game also ended with Miles kind of resolving that, yeah, things really could do with a big shakeup and a change. I'm wondering if this opening here with the bomber if that's not going to tie into that. Maybe it's someone who's very disgruntled and chose violence as a way to get back at the unfairness of the courts. And it's going to be a running theme in this game and the next for Phoenix and I guess Miles to work together and establish something new. And to that end, there's the jury system, of course. Now, I know that the Great Ace Attorney games came out between this one, Ace Attorney 5, and Ace Attorney 6, I think. Or did Ace Attorney 6 come out between Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2? My point is, the two Great Ace Attorney games had a jury system in the courts, and it was a great, wonderful gameplay mechanic. I wonder if that's going to begin here? Or if it's going to be in just the 6th game? I'm not sure. So lots to talk about there. Now, presumably Athena's the woman in yellow with the ridiculous technological stuff. I'm like, that's quite the leap of technology. Like, I seem to recall that, in Ace Attorney 4, Apollo Justice, there were flip phones and everything, just, regular flip phones. I don't think there were even smartphones yet, and technological-wise. And according to Phoenix's monologue here in the intro, it's been like 1.5 years since then, so something might be up. Maybe they just don't care about the consistency. I don't know. I'm here to... I'll gel with it. If they want to pull ridiculous advanced technology, or maybe, who knows, it could just be like a metaphor. Maybe Athena, I'm guessing her name, the yellow girl, is a girl in yellow, I should say. Maybe she's just imagining the holograms, and it's just like a quirk of her or whatever. I'm not too sure there's anything else to say other than the... I am a bit amused by the punished Apollo design, but we'll see more of that, I guess. So, would that mean he was caught in the blast? Did the bomb go off during a trial he was working on? Interesting. Alright. Also, if you're new to my channel and my Ace Attorney playthroughs, I do voices for all the characters, so... brace for horrible girl voice. Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? Whoa. Thick outlines. It looks so different than the Great Ace Attorney games. Those are very smooth and clean, which is interesting because both this and the Great Ace Attorney that I played were upscaled versions of 3DS games, but I like the look. It's more like cartoony, almost. Not less anime, more cartoony, and I think that really fits this era of the franchise. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, doing great. Like, I'm a little too great. Oh, yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. Oof, I'm that transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Juniper? Is that short for Juniper? Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you. Oh, I was right. I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm gonna see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. I'm so good at this. Alright, I know that's another Greek name, but I don't think it's... Yeah, if it's just... Oh, you know what? It could go either way. You know what? Yeah, Phoenix has a weird little girl who hangs out with him, Maya. Apollo has a weird little girl who hangs out with him. Trucy. Almost forgot her name, but just a shame because she's my favorite weird little girl. Maybe Athena's weird little girl is gonna be Juniper. And I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Apollo? Athena? Oh, acorn. No, wait, that's a pine cone. No, wait, she has acorns on her like pins, so I'm right. Okay. Thank you for doing this for me, Junie. Woods, Juniper Woods. Oh, that's cute. Huh. Hey, are you okay? Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens, cough. At home in the forest, though, cough. Oh, she doesn't like the big city air. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear, dear childhood friend. And she's also our client for this case. You know, just taking one look at her design, I think she's the one-off character. She does not scream tag along for the whole adventure and a sequel for. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. I brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. Jeez, look at me, standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there, they won't know what hit them, right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. So, come what may, this is one trial we... Oh. Alright. I think this is how Athena's gonna get her first solo run as a lawyer. I am actually a bit worried about Apollo's eye. Like, his special unique power is his eyeballs. He looks good. Like he's a handsome guy, but I mean, he looks with his eyeballs good. That's his skill. He kind of needs both of his eyeballs for that. Apollo! Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. I only see one bandage and that's over his eye. Oh. Maybe he'll get a cyborg eye. All this time, he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. Speaking of overdoing it, where did he get that cloak? That coat, anyway? Mr. Justice. Huh? The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? Now? But Apollo's in no state to defend. Huff. Arg. I have to Defend Juniper.
What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. And even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Bailiff,
Yes, miss?
the defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Athena!
You're not seriously...
You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second. Think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right?
No hey problema. I can handle it, I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sure. I believe in you, Athena, and that's enough for me. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now, so you'll just have to leave it to me.
All right. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate it that I can't be there, but I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper.
You bet I will. Rest assured of that.
Oh, that's a good name.
My name is Athena Cykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case.
The second time?
It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. And I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie.
December 17th, 9:46 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 5. I missed that man. Court is now in session. All rise. Oh, so intimidating. It feels like the dawn of a new day in Majora's Mask or something. Oh my god, I miss this man. God, he looks so simple compared to, the great Ace Attorney judge. Wow. But yeah, I guess that's my judge. I love him. Oh boy. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Yes! Yeah! Look at that hair! What is that? Oh, I'm glad to see him too. Oh, this guy never gets old. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised he used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape?
What? The nerve of that guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Oh, well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ugh, this arrogant jerk.
You arrogant jerk? Oh, I don't like looking at that. Oh, I don't go. Athena, please never make that face again. She's gonna make that face so many times.
No, Widget. Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now. No. You didn't hear anything at all. Especially not from me.
How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something.
Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Well then, if that's the case, then it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. A contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was, what was it? Elegance at work.
Oh, that's worse!
No, actually it was arrogant jerk. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case.
Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator.
Really? That's the most fearsome title you could think of.
I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk.
Oh man. Oh, this is so good. Just think back how many times the perspective protagonist, whether it be Phoenix or Apollo or Miles, have had internal thoughts, sometimes scathing insults. Oh, and now you have it being said aloud. Oh, that's really good. Miss Cykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court.
I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction.
Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. Ah, yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense. A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed.
Well, I was gonna say, blame Bomb Squad for that, who didn't defuse it right. But then I remember that creepy guy with the red and blue glasses, goggles, was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was dressed as Bomb Squad, so that makes sense.
Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life.
But there was, in fact, one death, was there not?
That is correct, Your Honor, when courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, it begins. Oh man. Do I have to say it? Alright.
The body of Detective
Candace Arm was discovered. Oh, okay. Candace Arm. Oh, It's really morbid to just giggle like I am at a photo of this corpse, this bloody corpse. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay.
She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape.
Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb.
Oh. We'll look at that ourselves in a bit. Whoa, that's an angry elephant.
Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something out, I just use right bumper. I better take a peek later.
And by later, I mean right now. Attorney's badge. My brand new shiny badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Arms autopsy report. Cause of death, trauma to back of head caused by impact with a flat object. Oh, that's interesting. The bomb didn't kill her. Time of death between 8 and 11 a.m. Stuffed animal bomb. The time bomb that destroyed the courtroom. It was hidden inside a stuffed animal when it was detonated. Oh. Well, that explains a lot. Alright. Huh. Such a peculiar design. A devil elephant that's an artist? Huh. Apollo Justice, age 23. Another lawyer at the office. He's passionate about the law and hates anything that's not fair or just. Juniper Woods, age 18. Our client in this case. We've been friends since childhood. A sweet girl who loves nature. Gasp in pain? You're not Winston. Who the hell is Caspin? Age 55, the prosecuting attorney, he just seems to exude unpleasantness. And can disarm. 27, the victim, detective who is heading up the investigation into a bombing incident. Man, I hope Tyrell Bad shows up at some point. That'd be great. Mostly because I want to do the voice again. It's a fun voice. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. Boy, those are some low polygon people in the background. I think they just have too much detail. They jump out at me. Also, the lady in the left in the blue is duplicated in the top right. Really? Huh. Defendant, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit pale.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here in the courthouse. Cough. But I'm all right. Junie's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same. If we could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Athena. Cough. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared.
Yeah, I saw the way she looked to the side. I came in here knowing that if I was going to be playing as Apollo again, I'd probably have to look at people's body language a lot. so I'm keeping that in mind, but...
Did you know I'm also known as a defendant humiliator? It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned that moniker. Ugh, does his arrogance know no bounds? Have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne.
Well, sometimes she speaks her mind anyway.
What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the Rookie Humiliator instead? Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And, Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was? My grandma says a lotus root is good for your eyes.
Oh, that's really fitting.
She says it can even help you see into the future. They can? Then that's the perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
A sweet, meek girl like this blowing the courtroom to bits. I must say it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
That was not nearly as pathetic as a member of the Payne family deserves. It almost sounded cool and authoritative.
Now, Your Honor.
Don't let... Oh wait, what? If this is Gaspin and not Winston, what if he's like the one cool guy? What if he was actually suave and had a cool silky voice? That'd be funny, but no, I like the normal voice for the Paynes. It's too good.
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Huh? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? That's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Oh, why, yes. Yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system?
Objection!
Now wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers.
That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Cykes answer that question? Huh? Me? I notice that you appear to be very nervous, and, well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. L is for loser. Harumph, what did it just say? Nothing. Not a single thing. Now, let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record.
All right, Miss Cykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was in Apollo's briefcase, in the judge's pocket, inside a stuffed animal? Alright, well, it's not showing me a health bar, so I'm going to take this opportunity to be funny.
The bomb was in Your Honor's pocket.
Miss Cykes, what in Sam Hill are you talking about?
Well, I tried to picture myself as the bomb. If I was in your pocket, you'd surely bring me into the courtroom, naturally.
The only things in my pocket are pictures of my grandchild. I would hardly have a bomb in there.
No, of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? I think I'd better take another good look through the court record.
Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Alright, inside a stuffed animal.
Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for?
Oh, that's okay.
It was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior.
Very good. Have a cookie. Ooh, is it oatmeal? I like oatmeal raisin.
The bomb that went...
Oh, wait, no. I crave snickerdoodle.
The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with a defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here.
The tail. And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tail, Your Honor. The tail of a poor victim of the explosion.
This is incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tail?
Your Honor is so very close, but no. It belongs to the stuffed animal.
Yeah, I see it.
It's called the Phony Fanty, a rather unpleasant name if you ask me.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Exactly. His motto is, "A phony evidence is just trunked up."
Wow.
That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth.
Vinyl.
And we have found something very interesting on its surface, the defendant's fingerprints. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb. Yeep.
Oh, Pigtail slapped her in the eyes.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That does appear to be a pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence.
A piece of the stuffed animal that the bomb was inserted into. The defendant's fingerprints were found on it.
Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand. How about you, Miss Cykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I'd better come up with something for Junie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer. Oh, no. I have to say something fast. Oh no. I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times? Huh? Whoa.
Oh, this is interesting.
Is Widget... like, Is Widget actually... Huh. Did Athena experience some childhood trauma that robbed her of her own voice, and Widget is how she speaks? She speaks through it, almost? Or it's like some sort of psychosemantic thing, and when she gets stressed, it comes back? Huh. I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
Whoa. Anime. Wow. That is pretty intense, Race Attorney. Katana? Oh, I've had enough of katanas. She was on the witness stand. Or...
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection! Why, it's you!
It is too early in the game to pull this kind of stunt. Now you gotta build up to the dynamic last-minute barge in the doors. Wait, did we just jump to Phoenix's perspective? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm seeing the same people copy and pasted. I wasn't gonna say anything, but man, that's I mean, I know it's a small screen on the 3DS, you probably wouldn't notice it, and you'd be focused on like the depth of the thing. If you're playing with 3D on the 3DS, yeah, I could see this jumping out at you, but yeah, coming to this right after the great Ace Attorney games, the presentation is such a downgrade, but I'm not complaining. I mean, after all, I'd play Ace Attorney if it was just stick figures, man. The writing's so good. Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in this place.
Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own.
Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around.
You got it, boss.
Ho ho ho! Look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix, right? You always manage to surprise me. Yeah, authoritative tail slams. This skill has been passed down the Naruhodo clan for generations. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling, but I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. It feels so good to be back in Phoenix's shoes. It feels so good. When was the last time? No, seriously, when was the last time? Holy shit. Has it been since Ace Attorney 3? Oh, this has been a long time coming. Yeah, flick that paper. I love it. How did Miss Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You are absolutely right. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne.
None at all, Your Honor.
Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Junie's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself.
Because of yesterday.
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her.
Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition, very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne.
What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing?
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands.
Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other.
Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Huh. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Witness? Oh. God damn it! Oh man. All right. So I guess he has a text-to-speech device. That's cute. God damn it, Ted, donate. No.
Occupation, bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking. He sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
I can? Oh. He can? But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking. Less than typing. Understand?
Or speaking more, greater than, yeah. Look, I know what the symbols mean. I don't know their names. The gator, the alligator likes to eat the bigger thing. Okay. What an odd witness.
Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb for that trial and was there when it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim?
Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim.
Shocked?
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
Huh. So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. Well, well, nice to meet you. Yeah, pretty much par for the course for this series to make the first killer painfully obvious. Pun not intended. Alright, well, we can pick up this testimony next time. For now, yeah, this is a fine place to end things. My god, yeah, I'm back home. Ace Attorney. Oh, it's good to be back. I love this series so much, and I'm gonna be so sad when I'm done. As I said, beginning of the end, man. We have the 5th game here, and the 6th game afterward. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. How many cases left to go? 10? Oh, oh man, I struggle. I struggle to cope. I don't want to catch up. I've been on this journey for years. I'm scared to catch up. Now, this is coming from someone who binge-read One Piece in 2 weeks. 900 chapters. Caught up on 900 sharp on that one, huh? So, yeah. So many things to think about already. Apollo possibly having a permanent injury to his eye? Maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. Athena existing, which is fascinating. Here I was thinking they had plenty to deal with Phoenix and Apollo, and a possible rejuvenation of the courtroom and the justice system. But no, you come and introduce this new character, Athena, who, by all rights, seems to be touted as, or billed as, a lead protagonist right alongside Phoenix and Apollo. That's so fascinating. Like, we already have hints she has a tragic backstory. That's surely going to be tied to the finale of this game here. Man. Man, okay, wow. Oh, and we're going to the moon, apparently, because Apollo was looking at the moon. What does the moon mean? I don't know. Is it going to be an astronaut? Gonna be an astronaut? I don't know. Yeah, wow, I really don't have too much else to say. I'm just excited to be back. Maybe we'll wrap up this case next time. Possibly. The first cases in these games are pretty short, but they have been growing much longer as time goes on. So maybe we'll finish this next video, or maybe halfway through the one after, who knows. And then we'll just keep going on along, and I can't wait to catch up with so many of my favorite characters. It's been so... I want to meet Trucy. Trucy's cool. You know, speaking of characters, I completely forget, like, the scale of time. It's been 1.5 years since, at least. We know Athena joined the right anything agency. That's right. 1.5 years ago, but we don't know how long exactly it's been. How old was Apollo in the first game? Not the first game. I suppose the first game of this trilogy, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney 4. How old was he in that? I need to go look that up. So that's a bit of homework on my part. Well, hey. What else is there to say, but it's good to be back. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.